Alright, so I wanted to talk about a series I haven't talked about as much ever since starting JoJo, and that's Danganronpa, which is the series that I made my first few videos about. So today we're going to talk about what would happen if Sakura didn't die in Chapter 4, and how that would go into the story and what would change future stuff in the story. So yeah, let's begin this video. Oh boy, you really want to know what time it is? Oh, I know what time it is. You want to know what time? Oh, come on, we all know what time it is. It's time, it's time, it's time. Alright, I gotta say it is all time for when I bring up a few chapters that don't matter only for an excuse to keep the runtime of the video so I can have more views. Yeah, I said it. That's why I do this segment. Alright, let's go to the actual changes. So, we go through chapter 4 the same, but the only thing is Sakura isn't going to die. Now, the ways we could do it is maybe Toko and Yasuhiro talk to Sakura and actually have an actual conversation without trying to kill her. Or maybe Makoto, Aoi, and Kyoko walk in before Sakura goes to kill herself. We'll say it's the second option, because I think it add more drama to the killing game. Would be interesting to see how Byakuya reacts. And Byakuya, like Sakura's death was needed for Byakuya's growth, and it was also kind of needed for other stuff, like everyone to be friends. So they have to find a new way to be friends. Monokuma's angry that the motive failed, and he's trying to get Sakura to kill someone, trying to make comments to try to make Sakura kill Yasuhiro or Toko, trying to talk Toko and Yasuhiro into completing the job. Byakuya would probably not care, and Monokuma would try to ag him into it, but Byakuya wouldn't care. Makoto, like Sakura would, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but Monokuma would be all like, come on, you can do it, kill her. And then everyone's like, no, we trust her. And then Sakura and everyone can be friends again. So, yeah, the killing game can have a little happy moment where there is a motive fail and everyone's just happy because Sakura's not evil and no one's evil. So, yeah, chapter 4 ends with a more positive note. Now, when it comes to chapter 5, I don't see the killing game changing here. Sakura would probably just agree with everyone else that Makoto is the, blackened, but in all actuality, he isn't. Sakura would probably just be with the others with the alibi, or she could try to keep an eye on Makoto and Kyoko, but if that's the case, I'd really contradict it. Personally, I don't see her going, and I just instead see her chilling with Aoi, Toko, Byakuya, and Hiro. The only change is that Byakuya actually is still evil, like he's an antagonist and all that. But who knows, if he is an antagonist, he might actually not come along, which could mean he would possibly be a possible person to go after. And if we go with an alternative timeline where Tagami gets the execution instead of Makoto and Kyoko, I feel like nothing would really change and just everyone lives a happy life. And if we're being honest, the killing game would kind of go the same, and Makoto would probably still almost die in his execution, but due to plot armor, he survives. Sakura would probably just be how the others would react, and everything like that would just go the same. We now go to the trial of the mastermind, and what would Sakura's despair be? In my opinion, it'd probably have to do with her being a traitor, Junko bringing up how she's a traitor, and that no one should trust her, and Makoto can give her that hope that we do trust her at the end. Aoi's despair would probably still be the same, but not revolving Sakura. It instead would resolve something else, maybe the other characters dying, like Sayaka, Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Ishimaru, Hifumi, Celeste. Like, all those characters, Aoi's got survivor's guilt, but Makoto gives her some hope, and I could see the killing game just not really changing after that. Yeah, this was like a more small idea, and I kind of need an excuse to make a small Danganronpa what if due to my lack of what ifs on the series ever since I started my love for JoJo. I'm crazy for JoJo puffs. I'm cray cray for JoJo puffs. Uh, yeah, if we're going with the anime now, because, I mean, I gotta talk about the anime. Despair Arc doesn't change because that's a prequel. What would Sakura do in future stuff? Would be interesting to see how she would go in Ultra Despair Girls if she's in that. She might die the future arc in the spot of that one bull mask guy, because he kind of was similar to Sakura, so maybe they'll just remove him and just have Sakura take his entire spot. Or she can be in Ultra Despair Girls and we can kind of see Sakura, Toko, and Kamaru. Would be interesting, actually. If we're going with the idea where the Remnant of Despair still come in, like that would be a cool case scenario. Sakura vs Nekamaru would be a great fight, and it would have been cool to see that. Sakura vs Akane would have also been cool. But, yeah, I don't really see much changing. She can help either out in Ultra Despair Girls, or she can help during the Future Arcs anime. I think she would actually be useful in the future of the story. I don't see her really kind of contributing much when it comes to the Killing Game, but like after the Killing Game ends, I see her actually contributing a lot. She'd probably help out, help the group, help out the Future Foundation, all that kind of cool stuff, and we can kind of get the whole Killing Game going the same. Like, so really nothing changes for the Killing Game. But however, the future of the story, a lot of stuff can actually be resolved a lot easier because you have Sakura who has a lot of manpower. So yeah, that's kind of all the changes there. Thanks for watching, and I take requests, by the way. I like to say it in all my videos. Like if this is the first time you're ever watching this and you want to check out my videos and wondering if I take request, that's why I always say I take request. I'll do JoJo what ifs, I'll do Danganronpa what ifs, I'll do Death Note what ifs. If you have any animes that I've never checked out, I can do them. Now I actually had a different video in mind which resolved around another anime, but it's one of those animes where if I were to reference it, the chances are I'd get copyright and I'd lose my channel. And I don't have a big enough channel, so I'm not taking that risk yet. So when my channel gets big, I'm going to do that video. But at the moment, I'm just gonna chill out, calm down, publish some videos on other animes, like the ones that I'm currently on. Try other animes. At the moment, what I'm doing, I'm perfectly fine with. So yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say. Just say that I'm doing fine. I'm not gonna try to cover too many animes. If you have some anime ideas for like what ifs, you can leave them in the comments, or you have any video game what ifs, movie what ifs, TV show what ifs. Uh, I will try other what if ideas. If you have any other anime what ifs that I could try, like any anime shows I've never watched or I have watched, but I never really thought of any what ifs for, tell them in the comments. I would actually be down with that. I see a lot of people ask for a lot of animes, but but most of those animes like Dragon Balls and Naruto, I'm afraid I'll get copyrighted because I've heard horror stories, and I have a story of my own of copyright. I'll tell you maybe one day in the future if you would be into it, but at the moment I'm going to wait. Uh, Thankfully JoJo's not one of those shows or other shows like that. And yeah, I don't know why I'm talking. I just feel like I need to talk to you guys today. Uh, just having to get all this stuff off my chest. Wanted to talk about the videos. And I know this may seem very unnecessary, but I really want to say it here. Because I just really want to say all the stuff I need to say here. So, if you have any ideas for videos, you need to tell me, and I'll try my best to do them. I'll make sure I've actually done some requests before. I'm going to make a playlist for all the videos that have been suggested as kind of a new way to do that and be a fun little thing, and it would also help for people to show them that I do request. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Thank you for supporting my channel. It really means a lot to me.